Hi everyone, welcome to our Friday English lesson. We're going to be writing a letter today. So we're going to write a letter to help the owner of the pet dragon. I think that dragon has got a little bit out of control. It's getting dangerous, it's destroying things, and it needs to be trained a little bit better. So I'd like you to think of any tips you can think of to help the owner look after the dragon. So talk to your grown-up or have a think on your own. Can you think of any ideas to help the owner of the dragon? Brilliant. So some of the things I've been thinking, I think that the owner needs to find a way to keep people safe from the dragon's fire. So the poor vet got set alight. We can't have a dragon doing that. Who knows what will happen next? It might burn the house down. The dragon is chewing lots of things, eating things. So we need to find some ideas to help the owner stop the dragon being so destructive. I think the dragon is a little bit like a giant puppy, being a little bit naughty, so we need to think of some ideas to help the owner out. When we're writing a letter, we need to decide who we are writing it to, first of all, and we need to begin our letter with dear or to. So I'm going to start it with dear. So dear, we don't know who the owner is, what the name is, so we're going to put dear dragon owner. That sound okay? Dear dragon owner. I've used a capital letter for the D and the O because we're going to use that like a name. Okay, so pretend that the person is called dragon owner. So dear dragon owner. And then we put a comma and start a new line for our letter. Okay, so usually when we start a letter, it's nice to introduce ourselves or ask a question. Be polite to start with, really. So, dear dragon owner, let's think of a question. How are you? I hope you're okay. How are you? So that's a question. What punctuation do I need to have? Brilliant, a question mark. How are you? Did you enjoy reading the poem about the dragon? I did. So let's tell the owner that we really liked finding out about the dragon. How are you? I have really enjoyed finding out a bit about your dragon this week. The thing is, though, there's a problem, isn't there? So I'm going to put a but there. I have really enjoyed finding out a bit about your dragon this week, but. So what's the but? The but is the dragon is a bit naughty, isn't he? But I think your dragon is a bit naughty! Exclamation mark. I'm going to make this a bit smaller so we can fit more on here, children. Okay? And then we're going to read it to make sure that it all makes sense. Dear dragon owner, how are you? I've really enjoyed finding out a bit about your dragon this week, but I think your dragon is a bit naughty. What do you think we could write next in our letter? We need to start giving some tips, don't we? So here are some of my ideas for how to make your dragon a better pet. Okay, then I'm going to write some ideas. So I'm going to say first of all, I think, right, that was going to have a little pause for a minute now. What do you think we could say to the dragon owner to help this pet get better? Be better behaved and be less dangerous. Brilliant. I hope you've got some good ideas. So I think, first of all, I think you need to stop your dragon eating everybody's or eating everything. Why do you think the dragon might be eating everything? He might be hungry. Maybe that's it. First of all, I think you need to stop your dragon eating everything. Oh, let's do it as so. So, maybe you should feed him more. I'm going to put another question in here. What question about food could we ask? We could ask what dragons like to eat. What does he like to eat? First of all, I think you need to stop your dragon eating everything. So maybe you should feed him more. What does he like to eat? What other reason might he chew things? He might be getting bored, I think. I've got puppies at my house. Just one puppy left now who we're keeping. She likes to chew things because she gets bored and fed up. So we have to play with her. So maybe the dragon is chewing things and eating things because he's getting bored. So let's put that little bit of information in there. First of all, I think you need to stop your dragon eating everything. So maybe you should feed him more. What does he like to eat? Maybe, we've already put maybe, haven't we? Let's put perhaps. Perhaps, because that means the same as maybe. Perhaps your dragon is getting bored or lonely. Could you play with him more? That always helps to entertain pets, I think. What kind of things do you think dragons would like to do? Let's see if we can write some ideas for some games on there for him. Could you play with him more? Let's have. Do dragons like balls? Do dragons like fetching a ball? Would he like to... what else do puppies and things... Would he like to... Now, if we gave him a teddy, what would he do with the teddy? I think he'd just chew it up. So what could he chew instead? Would he like to chew on a rock? Or would he like to chew a bone, maybe? Would he like to chew a bone? Oh, it's not an exclamation mark on the end of that sentence. It's not a full stop. What do I need to have on the end of it? Would he like to chew a bone? That's right, it's another question. We've got lots of questions. Let's read our letter so far. Dear Dragon Owner, how are you? I've really enjoyed finding out a bit about your dragon this week, but I think your dragon is a bit naughty. Here are some of my ideas for how to make your dragon a better pet. First of all, I think you need to stop your dragon eating everything, so maybe you should feed him more. What does he like to eat? Perhaps your dragon is getting bored or lonely. Could you play with him more? Do dragons like fetching a ball? Would he like to chew a bone? We've got some really good questions and some ideas in there. Now, I think you can probably write even more than that. I think you can put down more things to make the dragon a better pet. But I don't want to make this video too long for you, so I'm going to stop there. I'm going to leave lots of space there because that's where you're going to write some more ideas for your own letter. And then I want us to think, how does a letter usually end? We don't know this dragon owner, so we can't really put love from. I think we could say good luck. Good luck training your dragon. Now you could just put from. Kind regards is a nice way to tell somebody that you're giving them wishes for things to go well. So kind regards, and I'm going to put class 2. Okay, so I would like your letter to be a bit longer than mine. Okay, you can start it off in the same way as me if you want to, or you can use your own ideas and then write some more things for how to make the dragon a better pet, and then finishing your letter and make sure you put your name on the end. Okay, so good luck doing some super dragon writing. Bye.